on Monday. Monday, 50 years ago was September 1st. I woke up. It was the Labor Day. I walked into the living room, and my mother tells me at the tender age of 8 years old, "You now have a niece." I'm like, "Where is she at?" And of course, that has been like more of a little sister to me than anything. So I'm just proud of her accomplishments, proud of how her parents raised her, proud of everything she stands for. Just proud to know you, Doc. But now, give the napkins.
Thank you so much. Everybody who is here is intentional, even the new friends. And because my husband loves you, I love you. And you, I promise you, each one of you is intentional on why you are here. And you have been good to me. I have no physical family in the DFW area, but in the good times and the bad times, you all have been here. I know exactly how each one of you all have been here for us throughout the years. I remember seeing the look on my parents' face, and you, I'm not going to speak too much of it, but you all know who've been here with us for a long time. When they met our friends during the worst time of our lives, I could tell they were relieved because they had to leave, but they knew that we were in good hands. I am appreciative of all of you all in every day. I could, if I would, but I know I can't make it. I could go through each one of you, even you new ones, and tell you how each one of you impact my life. I won't do it. I promise you. But I am so glad to have a family here. I'm so, you don't know how good it is to have my family. I miss my family. So to have everybody here, because when I turned 40, my husband gave a good birthday, but everybody wasn't able to come because my father was very sick. And so I know he's looking down, hey, he loves a good party. So I know he is just having a good time looking at this from heaven. But I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful for your time that you've taken out. I know we are all busy, and we probably all could go to bed. Let's make the best of this for the cake. Thank you so much, and enjoy the cake and have fun. Get to know each other, cards, whatever. Thank you so much.
Close this out. I'll bring it in with a joke. So I met my beautiful wife fall of '94. We were at Purdue. It was my freshman year, first year of grad school. All the black people went to one church, AME church, all the black grad students. So I went, because a bunch of perfect people said to go to this church. I wanted to join the choir. I joined the choir. And I first met her because Maya Rockymore, who went to undergrad with me a year before I left, she went to Purdue. And she was Malauna's roommate. And they, unbeknownst to me, were like the kick it crew. They had a open up the semester party at their apartment. And Maya invited me. In Indiana, you think, okay, you're going for a purpose, you're going to get a degree, you went to HBCU, you have fun, it's not going to be fun when you get to Purdue. We get to their party, and I'm like, they got black people coming out the woodwork. Every black student on campus that was in grad school was at their party, from all the colleges. I mean, it was just like off the chain. So I met her there first, then church and choir, and we both sang tenor. And she was good friends with the director of the choir, who was a grad student, a sister, and they just marveled that, I marveled that she sang tenor, she marveled that I sang so high. So, she just sitting next to me and kind of mimicking me, like, you know. I'm sounding high.
True.
Singing down the section. So, and I'm busy trying to get ready for grad school, and I'm like, okay, she's cool. Then was the Thanksgiving was before, so they invited me over for Thanksgiving, and they asked me what I wanted to bring. I said I'll bring sweet potato pie. I had never really made a sweet potato pie, so I was going based on what I thought was in it, and I made it, and I was like, how do you get them dark? Like, I don't know how to get dark. So I looked in what we had in the thing, and what did I put? Cloves. And I didn't taste it, so they were beautiful. So I took them all there, and I took two. And they were beautiful. I didn't taste it, I didn't eat it at their house. And she never said anything about it until we started dating about how nasty it was. I never made it again. So fast forward, we're like, our guys too, they're like, I'm in grad school, you cool, And then fast forward to the spring, and then she invites me over for dinner. I'm thinking it's cool, she and my roommates, we're gonna eat. I get there, it's candles. It's like, we don't put labels on it. That day, so we had dinner, it was Saturday, and then the next day I picked up for church, and we walked in church, and you could see her girls looking like, So, it's been September 18th, it'll be 20 years we have been married. Wow. I thank God every day for you. I thank God every day. I'm at work walking, I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have a crazy life. You make our life, special. I know I got quirks. It just kills you. We go through our ups and downs, but it's just been wonderful. And I knew I liked your family, except the first time I ate at your house, you knew I didn't like peas. I don't know how peas got on the menu. Malauna Crivens came over, and when I tell you I had a pot of peas. And y'all, the people, everybody in here pretty much knows me. I'm sitting there, Malauna looking at me. I'm looking like, but I sat there, did I not eat every last piece?
Who gave him a hard time?
It was him.
He pulled the chair up to Michael's knee. Now, what's your intentions?
Good.
A hard time. Because I thought the daddy was going to give him a hard time.
Well,
Let me just say, I met Malauna when her dad became the pastor of our church. And we were all like 13, 14 years old. And I remember when her dad came and we met Junior and Lydia and Malauna, and we were so happy they had kids our age. And we used to just get into some of everything. Some of everything. I remember when Pastor Crivens turned around in church and told us to be quiet in the choir stage. And we all got in trouble. But I would just say, I have been with you for a long time. And your mom is my mom. And it's just a blessing to still be here and see everything that God has done for all of us, and how He's kept us. He's kept our parents, and And you are amazing. And you're the only person who still calls me Tootie.
Dang.
Oh, good. All of my work, you wonder who you're talking about.
I'm right on this side.
And it's not just Tootie-kins.
Yeah, I'll go last.
Okay.
Are you going?
I can go. So, hello everyone. My name is Monica. Malauna and I were roommates in college. I started college when I was like 5. Anyway, and we were roommates it was random how we became roommates. In fact, our entire freshman year, she would see me and she would say, "Hey, Michelle," and I would say, "Hey," because I figured I'd never see her again. Right before an entire year, she called me Michelle, and I never corrected her. And finally, I had to say, "Yeah, my name's not Michelle. It's Monica, and we're roommates." And so, but for like Deb, it was an unexpected and a beautiful surprise that we became friends, and we became sisters. And I don't have any sisters, and she certainly has been a sister to me. It has been beautiful simply to watch the life that she's led, and for all of you all. So we talk about all of you all, and I love the fact, and I appreciate the fact that you all love my friends all the way over here in Texas, and so that, and I appreciate that, and I'm just so glad that she's here and she has all of you all. I love you. And what are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, I'll go.
And for that, I am grateful.
You know, it was a surprise, actually, by the time I met Malauna. I thought I had all my friends, so. But she's a baby, so I'm trying to help her understand that. But it has been a pleasure, a joy. She can tell you the details, the day, where I was headed, how I was walking, all that when we met. And but I really appreciate you, and I love you. Yeah, and the Lord has blessed you, and He will continue to bless you. Yes, amen. So just know you are loved.
Yes.
And we will always be here for you.
She didn't know she was loved.
My first born on Labor Day, 4:05 in the morning. Just didn't know what to expect. I was young and Daddy, we had to go to the hospital in the ambulance because we were poor, we didn't have a car. And it was 12 o'clock midnight, and my husband was fussing because the man wouldn't turn the siren. He said, siren. He said, they won't turn the siren on. My wife having a hospital, he beat on the door. The lady, I said, well, please. But while, you know, she finally got in and got here, but Malauna has she was my baby for 11 years, and no better joy could I have than the Lord blessed me with her and with all of my children who were surprises after her, because we thought she was going to be the only one, and then this one and the other one were surprises. And that was a football game. That my children would be happy. Not forcing them to do anything. Education was not a question, it was understood. You were going to, you know, go to school, no discussion.
Amen.
And I just prayed that they would be happy in whatever they decided to do. And that the Lord would continue blessing, that they would develop that relationship with Him. And then I knew they would be all right. So I'm grateful to Him for you. And, you know, they're getting on my nerves now because they think, you know, I'll be 72.
Amen.
Happy birthday. They want to cycle everything I do. They want to dissect it. You know, is she losing her mind? What they don't realize is Mother is now experiencing a freedom I have never had. And I am enjoying life. And they are letting me enjoy life. So I'm grateful for all of my children. But honey, I love you because you were my first. And you were good to practice with.
I was a practice baby.
Yeah, that was my first one. I know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Malauna. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, so the cake has significance.
Come on!
July 4th, and I was in Pittsburgh at my brother's, me and Mike, and all I heard about before we got home at Mr. Ron's house, who was here, was pound cake, and how good the pound cake, lemon cake, and strawberry cake was from this lady, over and over. So we have the strawberry cake is her birthday cake, and we have a sampling of the pound cake and the lemon cake for everybody to sample. It's a black-owned business. She lives like 2 miles from here, so we can.
That's not good for me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it on you. No, you're good. That's not good for me. She's 2 miles away. That's not good for me. No, you cannot have it.
That's cool.
All right. Can I keep everyone's attention? Can I keep everyone's attention very quickly? We're going to open the floor up. Actually, right, we're all gathered together. If anyone wants to speak to Malauna, I'm going to open the floor up to talk about my big sister, Malauna. Not long at all. But I'm sure, like a lot of other people in this room, if you are a friend of Malauna, she is a counselor to you, whether you knew she was a psychologist or not. So she has been an asset, I know for sure to me. All my coolness, whatever I think I might be, started with her and her tape collection as a little boy. So I am very grateful that God saw fit to plant me in this family and up under my big sister right here. Happy 50th. You're looking beautiful, you shining. And if anyone else wants to say a word about Malauna Crivens Hogan.